Hi there, Wolf Hoffmann with Accept. We are here today in Gera, Germany. This is probably show number, 20 something of a European tour, leg of the Humanoid tour. We're supporting a brand new album by the name Humanoid. So today's going to be exciting. It's the first time for us ever in Gera. Quite honestly, I didn't even know this town existed, but I do now. We've been many times in Germany, but never in Gera, so I'm quite excited. Fantastic. I mean, as many of you know, Accept was founded in Germany originally way back when, almost 50 years ago. And right now we're more of an international band, I'd say, because a lot of the members in the band are American and half of us are still German, and I'm sort of in between somewhere. And it feels great to be, because this is where we grew up. This is home for us. Yeah, that was a little unusual when we found Martin. He was one of the few Germans in Nashville, and that was not the main reason, but it was one of the reasons why we wanted him in the band, because, it's always good to have a connection from the old country, you know what I mean? So it's great. We have we have a great team in the band right now. The chemistry is perfect, and I think we're on a roll. I think we sound better than ever. Well, I hooked up with Hans-Peter from Framus 10 years ago, I think. We met at a NAMM show in Nashville. Can't remember the exact date, but I would say it was around 2012 maybe more than 10 years. And we were just talking. At the time, I was very unhappy with the company that I was working with guitar-wise, and he said, well, maybe we can work together. And I said, well, if you make me the model or the guitar of my dreams, for certain, and because I wasn't really Framus wasn't really on my radar, to be honest, but I knew they were a household name when I grew up. Framus has always been around, basically, but they were not one of the major brands that everybody, wanted to play, basically. So when he introduced me to Framus again after he brought the brand back, I was, I said, sure, let's see how it feels. Let's see what you can build or come up with. And then when he brought me the first prototypes, I was immediately super excited and thought, this is perfect. And so 10 years later, I'm playing Framus exclusively on stage and in the studio. It's really a guitar that does everything I need, that I expect from a guitar. For me, it's a perfect instrument. So that's what I do. That's what I play now, exclusively. Yeah, I mean, for the last few years, it's been a bit of a tradition now that for each new album with new artwork, they make a new guitar for me. Like a few years ago, I had a red one because the album was called Blind Rage, so it had like a bull, raging bull on the guitar. Then I have one that's like the Rise of Chaos. It's got the chaos symbol. And for this Humanoid album, we were thinking, what can we do? And so they came up with this sort of steampunk theme with like gears and all kinds of stuff. I can show it to you later, but it's really cool. Really cool guitar. Once again, and it sounds killer. It plays perfectly, so I'm super happy, man. Yeah, for certain you play different with different instruments. If you pick up, a different guitar, you will play differently slightly. I mean, to what degree, it's debatable, but I can certainly feel the difference. And if I feel well, I will play well. It's so much of it is how you respond to an instrument, ideally. And right now, the instruments that I have, when I swap guitars on stage during the show, they don't really feel like a different guitar. They're very consistent, the quality between the few guitars that I take out on the road. Currently I have 3 with me, but I can't, sometimes I have to look down and see which one it is, because I can't feel it. They all feel exactly the same to me. They look differently, but they feel the same, which is great. I really like the fact that they have LEDs on the fretboards, so you can see in the dark where you are, because a lot of times I have to start the songs with a certain riff and in the pitch black dark in between songs, so it's nice to see where your hands have to go and not, land on the wrong spot. Well, it's called Humanoid, so that tells you a little bit of something. It's really, we were inspired by, what's going on in the world with AI, robots, and basically it's a reoccurring theme. We had it in different lyrics too. It's man versus machine, how much of a robot or a machine is controlling your life, and how will it go from here? Now with AI, I mean, it's getting scary right now, and so it's just an interesting theme to play around with. That doesn't mean this is like a concept album or anything. We still have different songs about different subjects. This is just the title track that we thought makes the best album cover and the best title for an album, but we never really do concept albums where every song is about the same or like related theme. sometimes it's a bit scary when you check it out nowadays, what computers can do. You know, the good thing is that it's still based on human. I mean, it's not completely invented by machines. Machines just take what humans created and they make a conglomeration out of it. They make their own version of what already was created by other people. But still, man, it's scary what these machines can do. And I hope that live music or that will never be replaced, but it might be. Maybe 50 years from now, 20 years from now, 10 years from now, people are going to go see concerts just created by machines. I don't know. Nobody knows. I hope not.